Hello viewers, my name is Eric, and I'm here to tell you the real reason why X-Plane 10 is the best flight simulator ever. No, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with the awesome graphics for the level of optimization that this game has. You know, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with the realistic wind tunnels that the game uses to model realistic flight dynamics. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm not even talking about everything else, you know, all these options. No, I'm not talking about any of these options. But here's what I'm talking about. Right now, we are in a United 747 at Hong Kong International Airport in this peculiar taxiway. Now, what I'm about to do may surprise some of you, for those not familiar with the simulator. Look, observe. Oh wow, I'm moving. I'm moving around the cockpit. But hey, sure, you can do this in, you can do this moving in FSX and in Prepare 3D. So what's so special? What's so special? I don't know. Maybe it's because I can open this frickin' door? I mean, yeah. Maybe it's because I can open this frickin' door and oh, look. Oh my god. I'm in the first class passenger area. Oh my god. This is so amazing. Okay? And hey, what's that outside the window? What's that outside the window? Let's go closer. Oh no, it looks like grass. So these windows are actually transparent. There's a full interior in the stock 747 aircraft. And I think that's amazing. Just check out the view, man. Holy shit. This is full-on passenger simulator, flight passenger simulator. And let's go down a level. Yes, there's clipping, and you can do this in P3D and FSX, but not in the stock aircraft. And an aircraft like this in FSX, it will cause tons of lag. In this game, there's no lag at all. No lag when I'm doing this. Now my my computer will surely explode if I try to do this in like a PMDG, I think, aircraft in FSX. My computer will explode in such a circumstance, but it doesn't right here. And look, I can just go around the cockpit. I mean the cabin and stuff. I can just position myself, the camera, on a seat, and boom, I'm a passenger. And why do I move here into this position, you ask? Well, because the autopilot flies your aircraft.
November 5, 6, 8, Charlie, Lima. Cleared IFR to Uniform, Whiskey, Kilo, Delta,
so,
file.
There's an automatic flight plan to UWKD, which let me do a quick Google
Cleared
search.
IFR to Uniform, Whiskey, Kilo, Delta, as filed. Maintain flight level 360, squawk 4702, November
Kazan
5, 6,
International
Charlie,
Airport.
Lima.
A automatic flight plan is created, and
November
I will
5,
be
6, 8,
I will get to
Charlie,
play
Lima.
passenger
Hold short of runway
for the whole
7
trip.
right.
And
Hold short of
the
7
jet is now
right,
moving.
November 5,
The jet is now
6,
moving.
8, Charlie,
holy
Lima.
shit! Look at this. The jet is now moving, and I'm a passenger. Now I get to see everything without having to fly the frickin' plane. And you know where the UKWD is? UWKD is? Kazan International Airport is in Russia. Fucking Russia. This plane will automatically do all the do all the ATC stuff and all the automatic flying, and just get me there. Like, how awesome is this? How cool? How fucking cool is this? Right now, of course, it's not perfect since the autopilot is like a generic AI thing for all planes, but still, how freaking cool. And how many games can you do this? Like, seriously, in how many games can you play passenger to a plane that flies, how many fucking miles to from Hong Kong to fucking Russia or whatever random city it picks? You know, and this is why X-Plane is the best motherfucking flight simulator ever in the history of flight simulators. You can't do this in FSX, even though FSX was marketed as like a consumer product. You can't do this in FSX, and you certainly can't do this in P3D, which is more of a training tool. But this thing encompasses both the gaming element and the simulation element. It has very good flight dynamics, and it has this amazing freaking interior in a stock aircraft. I mean a stock aircraft. Like, you don't have to pay additional money for this. And you get this interior, you get a fully traversable interior, and you get AI that flies you any fucking where in the freaking world. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. Custom scenery, not great. You know, could use some improvement. But it is like plausible. Okay? It's plausible. And obviously admittedly the AI does have some problems, but of course I think that since it's forgivable, since the AI wasn't built to give you like virtual cruises in the first place. But I'm just glad that it is able to, if you want. So, how do you activate this mode? Well, after using the view I went to is 3D cockpit command look. So first go to this, use Shift 9 when you're inside the plane to go to the cockpit command look mode, and then use the arrow keys and the comma and the period keys, period and comma to go forward and backwards. Yeah, forward and backwards. And arrow keys to move left and right, up and down, to adjust your view. So that's how you attain this view. You move through this in this game, and that really makes it a game. You know, like I love flying. But what I love even more is just watching the skies, is being lazy, basically. I love being lazy even more. And you can do this, you know, just take virtual flights around the world without having to, you know, without ever having to actually pilot the plane. And also, since I'm using real-world weather, so this is a plausible flight. I mean, obviously, I don't think there are a lot of flights from Hong Kong to Russia, but it's a plausible flight. I think this flying, this being able to be a passenger, is also a great, I suppose, learning
November
tool.
03 X-ray. Papa. Contact tower on 118.2.
And
Contact tower on
like ATC is also amazing.
118.2. November 03 X-ray. Papa.
Just everything. ATC, this passenger mode. It's like you can really learn stuff about the ATC when you listen to it through a full flight without having to actually be on a plane or track some ATC through like online streaming, ATC streaming services. Just look at that. Look at that, man. Fucking hell. And we're coming up on the runway. Nice, nice, nice. Although I think, of course, the AI is having a bit of trouble since it's not perfect. but it is having a bit of trouble maneuvering. But once we get into the air, it's a whole nother story, I presume. Like, you don't even have to pay attention. You can just set this as a background to your desktop, so that you can be flying in a jet while, you know, you work on your work and stuff. Oh my god, we're going to Russia.
November 568 Charlie Lima. Contact tower on 118.2.
Contact tower on
Your line up.
118.2. November 568 Charlie Lima.
This is amazing. We're lined up on a runway,
Tower November 568 Charlie Lima.
and I think we'll be given takeoff clearance anytime now. You'll also notice that I've changed seats to the left side.
November 568 Charlie Lima. Runway 7 right. Clear for takeoff.
Nice!
Runway 7 right. Cleared for takeoff. November 568 Charlie Lima.
Holy shit, this brings back all kinds of flying memories. Oh man. I'm getting nostalgic. Just, you know, stuff. I hope the camera shakes more. Like, I hope the camera shakes more during, like, takeoff and landings, as cameras do in the real world. Like, you can't record a proper takeoff when if your camera is like you know, since cameras spaz out during the vibrations and stuff. But hey, we're in the air. Check this shit out.
November 568 Charlie Lima. Contact center on 135.95.
Contact center on
you know, you still can listen in on the ATC.
November 568 Charlie Lima.
Like, this is just beautiful, you know?
Center
Like,
November 568 Charlie Lima.
you can use this mode to just
November
look
568
at the world
Charlie Lima.
that the developers have created.
Altimeter 2994.
You know, just admire
Victor,
the scenery.
Hotel. Altimeter 2994. November 568 Charlie Lima.
Just admire the scenery without having to worry about, you know, attitude and, you know, navigation and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that'll be this video for why I think X-Plane 10 is the best flight simulator so far. I hope you enjoyed it, and, you know, get X-Plane 10 if you don't have it yet. This is amazing. And I'll see you in the next one. I've been Eric, and until next time, stuff happens.